Have you ever bought something with your credit card thinking it was a great deal, only to feel the pain when the bill arrived? If so, you're not alone. Credit can be a helpful tool, but if you use it without a plan, it can lead to stress, debt, and regret. Before you buy anything on credit, there are a few essential steps you need to take. These steps might seem simple, but they can make the difference between using credit wisely and falling into a financial trap. The first thing to do is calculate the total cost, not just the monthly payment. Stores and websites often advertise products with small monthly payments, but those payments usually come with interest. For example, if you want to buy a laptop that costs $1,200 and the store offers to finance it for 12 months at $120 per month, it sounds reasonable. But if you do the math, 12 times 120 equals $1,440, meaning you are paying $240 more than the original price. That is the cost of using credit with interest. Always ask yourself what is the total amount you will pay in the end. And if you wouldn't buy it at that price in cash, don't buy it on credit. Another important step is to ask yourself if you can really afford it. Just because you can make the payment doesn't mean you can afford the purchase. Imagine you earn $2,000 per month and after rent, food, transportation, and other bills, you have $300 left. If you commit to a $200 monthly payment for a new phone, that leaves you with only $100 for the rest of the month. What if your car breaks down or your electricity bill is higher than usual? Suddenly that phone becomes a burden. A good rule of thumb is not to spend more than 30% of your monthly income on credit payments. It is also crucial to ask yourself whether the purchase is a need or a want. Credit makes it easy to satisfy desires right away. But before you swipe your card, stop and ask if you really need it now, if it is a smart use of your money, or if you can wait and save. For example, if your shoes are worn out and you need a new pair for work, that is a need. But if you already have 3 pairs and want another just because it's trendy, that is a want. Using credit for needs is sometimes okay, especially in emergencies, but using it for wants without planning can lead to unnecessary debt. A useful trick is to wait 48 hours before buying something on credit. If after 2 days you still feel it is important, then consider it. If the excitement fades, you just saved yourself money. Before buying on credit, it is also wise to check for alternatives. Ask yourself if there is a cheaper or smarter way, like saving up and paying in cash, buying a used version, or finding a true zero-interest deal. For example, instead of paying $600 over 6 months for a gaming console, you could save $100 per month for 6 months and then buy it in full, often with a discount for paying cash. Using credit when you already have the money but want to keep your cash in hand can be a strategy, but using credit because you don't have the money at all is a risk. Finally, be ready for the unexpected. Many people forget to ask what will happen if they lose their job or face a financial emergency. When you commit to monthly payments, you are depending on your future income, but the future is not guaranteed. Life happens. Your car might need repairs, your rent might increase, or your income might drop. If your budget is already tight, even a small crisis can make you miss payments, which damages your credit score and brings late fees or debt collection. Before buying on credit, make sure you have a financial cushion like an emergency fund or savings. If you don't, it may be better to wait. In the end, remember that credit is not free money and not a gift. It is a tool, and like any tool, it can help you build or destroy depending on how you use it. So before you buy on credit, always calculate the total cost, check your budget, ask if it is a need or a want, look for better options, and be prepared for surprises. When used wisely, credit can help you reach your goals, but if used carelessly, it can become a heavy chain that holds you back. Take control of your finances. Don't let credit control you. Dream, do, dollars. If you enjoyed this content and found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe so you don't miss the next tips. Your engagement helps bring more valuable content to the community.